welcome to Jewel for Real. Today's video is my 39-week bump date. I am now considered full term because 39 weeks and 40 weeks are considered full term, and I'm 39 weeks, so I'm full term. And this may very well easily be my last bump date, guys. And then you'll start to be getting baby dates and postpartum dates. Talking about how the baby's doing, how I'm doing, postpartum, and I plan to be real and raw with you guys, so stay tuned for that. The only thing the baby is doing at this point is building more fat for after it comes out. It's sloughing skin off all the time, making new skin all the time, and it's also I found out the amniotic fluid decreases now. It just, as you get closer to your birth, it just keeps decreasing, and you just have to keep an eye on that. So usually you're fine. So guys, I'm about to show you my 39-week belly right about now. And like I said, it might be my last belly shot too. That's surreal to think about and just tell you guys. It's crazy. And you'll see in the background, I'm sure you see it, I have a belly cast that I did. I'm gonna show you guys that in a little bit and what I thought of that. So here goes my belly shot. So here it is, guys, my baby belly. So this is it at 39 weeks. You might not get another shot of this. And this is what I chose to wear. I love this shirt. I had it for 3 out of 5 of my kids for their pregnancies. It's great. I like that it's snug, but that it fits over my belly at the very end of pregnancy. And here is the side view. And here's the other side. And here's belly shot. Their belly shot. And then here's the front. And here is the other side. So guys, there it is. It's getting lower. I can feel that it's getting lower. It is basically, actually just yesterday when I was at a Christmas party, I basically explained it that I felt like the baby's hands were above its head. That's what it felt like. Honestly, I don't know if that's what it was, but it felt like the baby's hands were above his head and it was punching my crotch. So it felt like a lot of pain and pressure. It just felt uncomfortable, and I didn't have as much fun at the Christmas party because of that. Sometimes she can do that and sometimes she'll be fine, but she was doing that the other night. This is as low as I felt a baby ever be for me. I've never felt any of my other kids, even though this is my 5th child. If you're just tuning in, this is my 5th child, my 6th pregnancy, but I just feel like this is the lowest I've felt. I mean, I don't know if it is, but I feel like she's just sitting so low. Since then, I had my 39-week birth appointment, and they asked me if I wanted to sweep my membranes because I decided I wanted to get checked. I didn't have to get checked. They don't see necessarily a purpose in it because it doesn't mean labor's coming now or in a week. They can't predict it. But I just decided I was curious and I wanted to know. So as they were checking me, they asked if I wanted my membrane swept, which what it is basically, while they have their finger in there, they just sweep it around and sweep it around roughly. And it doesn't feel good, but it's supposed to like help bring on labor. And I guess for some people that works, but I had tried that with my 3rd child, Brody, thinking, oh yeah, let's do this. But I actually wouldn't do it again. I didn't like it for myself. I don't know if other people would like it. I just felt like I still went 3 days late like I normally do. My body's clockwork. All the other babies went 3 days late. It didn't matter that I swept my membranes. I still went 3 days late. I still had the same kind of labor. The only thing I felt like it did was make me more uncomfortable, bring on more contractions, but my body still wasn't ready. So I feel like if your body's ready, it will go. If it's not, it won't. No matter if you sweep your membranes or not. So what I learned from that experience is that I wouldn't do it again. And since then with Kellyanna and now with Linnea, I opted out of it. And I just thought when my body's ready, it will do it. It will do labor. So, which will probably be 2 or 3 days late, like it always has been. That's my take on the sweeping of the membranes. But while they checked me, they found out some things. They found out I'm 2 centimeters dilated, which means that's how many fingers they can fit in there. And it sounds weird, like I'm like 2 centimeters. So you have to go up to 10 centimeters, obviously. And so I have a ways to go, but I started dilating. And they said the biggest thing, more than the dilation, because dilation can move fast as you go into labor, they go more by the cervix, like how soft or firm it is. And my cervix is very soft, they said. And they also said that I am -1 point. I don't necessarily know what that means, but apparently that's a really good thing. I looked it up when I got home just to kind of like learn more about what it means. And what it means is it's where the baby's head is sitting in your pelvis. And basically it goes from -5 is where you start at to -4, or maybe it starts at -4, -3, -2, -1. 0 means that you're in active labor and the baby's starting to crown. And then there's +1, +2, +3, and +4. +4 just basically means the baby's head is coming out. So that's what I found out. So I'm -1, which is the lowest you can pretty much sit while you're not in active labor. So the baby is engaged in the pelvis, is ready to go, is where it needs to be. Basically that means as soon as I go into labor, the head is gonna start moving out. I also learned that I gained 1 pound since last week. Now I'm up 24 pounds in the pregnancy. For a while there, I was having trouble gaining weight. I'm no longer having trouble gaining weight, but I'm not still gaining like a ton of weight. So I think last week I gained 1.5 pounds, and then this week I gained 1 pound. So now I'm up 24 pounds in the pregnancy. So I'll see like I'm sure I'll make it to my next baby appointment, which is right the day before I'm due. I'll find out what my weight was right before I deliver. And I can let you guys know that either at my 40-week bump date, if I have one, or if I don't have one, which Randy doesn't think I'm going to make it to a 40-week bump date, then I will tell you after the birth at my postpartum bump date. So guys, here's my belly cast. And back here, I don't know if I can grab it with my big, huge belly. And I did also a belly bowl. I'll grab that. So I had enough to do both. So I did a belly bowl. It still needs sanded and another coat of plaster and kind of cut along the edges to make it more smooth. Basically what a belly bowl is that you sit your newborn inside it when it comes out for a newborn photo shoot. You just curl it up how it was in your belly and take pictures above it or to the side of it. And it looks really cute. I like the way it looked when I saw the idea on Pinterest, and I decided I want to create a belly bowl. I'm also, if it isn't up already, it will be soon. Or maybe it will be up before this 39-week bump date. I plan on putting up a belly casting experience, like where it's like a 3-minute sentimental clip on Jewel for Real. So be on the lookout for that. You may have already seen it, or if you haven't, go look for it on my Jewel for Real channel. Here is how the belly casting turned out, where it was the full belly cast. And I just like it for sentimental reasons, like because I'm extremely sentimental. I'm glad I was able to do it. I didn't realize it was really a thing with my other kids, so I didn't do it with my other kids. But then I saw it on YouTube and Pinterest, and I thought it was a really cool idea. I decided I wanted to try it because this is probably my last pregnancy, like I've said before. I just like it for sentimental reasons, to look back at how I looked when I was pregnant and how I carried. And I plan on coming out in a couple months a video for you guys for Jewel for Real of Talia and me decorating it, because I saw some cool ideas on Pinterest of how to decorate it. We're going to like paint it and glitter it and sparkle it up. Maybe put some lace on it. I don't know. But we're going to be doing that for Jewel for Real. Yeah, so I didn't realize I was carrying like this. This is crazy. I mean, I was sitting at the time, but it looks like a shelf. It's like so funny, which I can put my tablet on it when I'm at night. It makes a nice shelf for snacks. Or like I said, my tablet goes perfect here at night when I'm sitting. But when I'm standing, it's more like that. So it doesn't look quite like a shelf. That's how it's more like when I'm standing. But I'm glad I did it, and I would recommend it to you guys. It was messy, so be prepared for the mess. Lay a big tarp down, like a great big one in your kitchen, and just be prepared to be messy. It's also something that the kids enjoy being a part of. Talia and Cohen helped out making the casting, and a lot of times, sometimes on Pinterest, what they'll do is they'll put the baby, sit the baby on top during a photo shoot. They don't really put it inside like they do for the belly bowl. That's more like for the belly bowl, because that would be kind of hard to do that with the chest there. But they do sometimes like lay it on top. I've seen that done before. I don't know if I'll do that. I know I'm definitely using the belly bowl for newborn photo shoot, and I'm planning on putting that on Jewel for Real or Family for Real when I do the newborn photo shoot, so stay tuned for that as well. So symptoms, like I said, to kind of go over symptoms, I have a lot of pressure. Like I said, I feel like the baby's head is really low and it's punching me sometimes. I feel like sometimes it's really pushing out and down. I hope that means like when I go into labor that it's not going to be like that kind of pain, because it's very painful. I feel like when she's like that, I can't really walk. I have had some contractions. I had like it go one morning I had contractions all morning, and I thought, could I be going to labor? But I've never gone into labor this early before. So I just rested. I like listened to my body. I rested, drank some coconut water, because coconut water is awesome for you, replacing electrolytes and making you not dehydrated. So I drank some coconut water, rested, and I felt a lot better, and the contractions slowed down and then eventually stopped. It's just my body prepping for actual delivery, and I think that might happen a few more times until I go late, probably, like I usually do. One thing I'm having trouble with and is TMI, but I like to give you TMI because hardly anybody does, is I've been having trouble, like anytime I sneeze or cough or have nauseated and I'm gagging from my nausea, like I pee myself. I have to wear like a thin panty liner in there. Not pee myself like a ton. I'm just talking like a trickle, but still it's annoying. It's there. It's a problem. Be prepared for it if this is your first baby. It's normal to wear panty liners at this time because of the increased discharge and also possibly peeing yourself. I'm also at the point in pregnancy where I feel like I can't hardly close my legs because the baby is sitting so low. I feel like I have to like sit like this. When I push my legs together or cross my legs, I feel like I'm smushing the baby's head. So I don't know if I'm sure I'm not, but that's what it feels like, and it feels uncomfortable. I also, like I said the other week, if I eat too much or eat too little, I feel nauseated, and which can lead to, puking. So I don't like that. So I have to make sure I have a balance where I eat just the right amount, snack more often during the day. And one thing I'm tired of with this pregnancy that I'm ready to be done is I can hardly brush my teeth still, guys. I can hardly brush my teeth. Every time I brush my teeth, I'm like gagging and sometimes puking. Not puking like as in like really puking, but just like spitting up the toothpaste that's going down my throat and like some saliva, gagging and burping. I know it sounds gross, but every time I brush my teeth. I didn't have that with the other kids this long. I maybe had it for a little bit at the beginning part of pregnancy, but now I'm really having it. And it's really annoying, and I'm really ready to be done with it because I'm probably wrecking my teeth. I'm ready to be able to brush my teeth normal without the gagging. One thing I wanted to say about the end of pregnancy here is I'm getting some help from people, and let me tell you, it's awesome. If you can offer help to pregnant ladies at the very end of their pregnancy, not just after they have the baby, because a lot of people help people after they have the baby. It's so nice to help people the last, few weeks that they're carrying the pregnancy, because that even the last few weeks is extremely difficult for anybody to be pregnant and uncomfortable. They don't feel like cooking and doing too much. So if you can offer help to somebody, that's awesome. Or get help from somebody. But I've been getting some meals from my mom. Not a lot, but some. And it's very helpful. And I really appreciate it. And I also, when I'm at family gatherings, like when I was at Cookie Day, my sister helped, get my kids ready and in the car. Which doesn't seem so like such a little thing. But it was so helpful to me. And because by the end of the day, I'm really tired and exhausted and, have trouble moving. So it just was really nice to have even something like that, just like some help with that. Or if you can have somebody take your kids for a few hours, anything like that is just awesome. And I've come to the point in my pregnancy where I need my husband to come to the birth appointments with me, to drive with me, because my belly is just too close to the steering wheel. and it's too long of a drive. It's like an hour drive all the way to my birth center. I drive and take the 4 kids for as long as I can. But I just basically felt like when I did it at 38 weeks, I was at the point where I just felt like I don't want to do it anymore. The last 2 appointments, we went to the one appointment. If we make it to the other appointment, I'm having Randy come with me, help drive and help with the kids. Because, the last few weeks, like I said, are pretty difficult. I just have him take off work for a few hours to help me with that and help me go to my baby appointments. I also recently went to a chiropractic adjustment. I wanted to get a chiropractic adjustment one last time at 39 weeks to see if it helps me with labor. I asked my midwife about it, and she said that it's safe, it's okay, and it's actually pretty good to just try to get it because it could help with back labor. And I hate back labor, so I'm like, I'm willing to try it to see if it helps me not have less back labor. I went and got adjusted. I couldn't fit in their pregnancy pillow that they have there to lay down because I'm just too low now. So they had to remove that and just adjust me a different way where I was like laying back like this with his arm here wherever he wanted to adjust me in the middle part of my back. And afterwards I did feel like I could breathe better and have less out of breath feeling. I felt like that it did help with some different back pain I was experiencing at that time, and I would recommend it. I think it was helpful. We'll see whether it's helpful at labor and delivery. I'm glad I went and did it. I did find out, though, my right hip wouldn't adjust right for him, and he just had to stretch it. He tried twice. Apparently, my right hip is very, very tight. And I'm hoping the right hip doesn't cause me pain as I'm going into labor. I also picked up a Christmas outfit for Linnea during the past week because I think she's going to be coming at Christmas, that my friend made for me. And it's so cute. I'll have to show you guys. But she's probably going to be wearing that as her coming home outfit if she's born on Christmas. So I also have just a regular coming home outfit that's not Christmassy, so that I showed you the other week. But I'm excited about the Christmas outfit as well. So guys, that's pretty much it. I am ready as I'll ever be for labor. I'm still panicking about it. Like I said the other week, I'm panicking about pushing a baby out of me. Because like I said, the pushing experience ain't fun. But it has to happen. I'm gonna have to do it this week. That's weird to think and say. That I'm already here, it's already happening. I'm gonna have to do it this week. And gain the strength and energy inside me that I can pull up to do it. And I have to try to I asked the midwife, I said, I'm panicking right now about it. She's like, just calm down, focus on the after. Like, this is just a half a day or a day of pain that you're experiencing. To have a beautiful human being the rest of your life, which is true, I have to focus on that and not on the pain, which is hard. But I'm excited to meet her. I'm a week away from meeting her. That's what I have to focus on instead of a week away from the pain. I am excited about that, but nervous, and she just said, just visualize the baby. So that's what I gotta try to do. You do it. She's right. It is only a day or less, and then you get the joy of holding your baby in your arms for the rest of your life and raising that child, being a mommy, of another child, which is great. So I have everything pretty much ready. I have the boppy, the swing, the car seat set up, everything washed and put in drawers. I have the co-sleeper. I just have everything out and everything ready. I just need to go into labor now. So stay tuned for that on either here or Family for Real. And go to the links below. I have Instagram. You'll probably get the most up-to-date information of when I go into labor on my Instagram. I also put up Instagram stories, so you can click on my Instagram stories and watch them. That's how you'll get the latest for me of when I actually go into labor. But we'll also be putting different creative, nice videos on Jewel for Real and Family for Real. Afterwards, I'm planning on, because my 10-year-old is going to be at my birth, I plan on sitting here for an interview afterwards right here with me and have her talk about how her experience was for her as a child. And you can hear that as well, so stay tuned for that. And my Stay tuned for my birth experience that I plan on talking about for myself, how it was for me, and a bunch of baby dates and other different random videos. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment below on, take guesses maybe on when I'm gonna have the baby, or just questions. Subscribe if you're not already so you can get all that stuff in your newsfeed when I put it up. And so guys, until next time, which may or may not be a 40-week update or not, fly high and dream big.